Everybody, yes, so happy to be here. If you can't tell, oh my gosh, it's been a hot minute, right? Whoo! Welcome to the universe, Renee, back in effect. I've been gone for, gosh, a little over, I think, half a month. It feels that way. I've been in Florida. I've been all over the East Coast in Florida. Well, I can't say all over, but from Palm Beach all the way down to Miami. I was there for a Tony Robbins event, his first live event in 2 years. UPW Unleash the Power Within. If you've been there, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'm raising my hand because I want you to say, yes, I was there or I've been to one. So we can share in the excitement that we get when we are around like minded people. Well, for those who don't know, I'm Renee Dominguez. I'm the founder and CEO of Empowered Leadership, and I'm here to share a message. I am on a mission. I'm on a mission to inspire, to empower other high performing women who are ready for more in their life. I am here to empower them to step in to becoming the CEO of their lives and doing it on their terms. And that is why I am here, my friend. I am here to let you know that you are not having to do this alone anymore. I've been that person where I've done it alone because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Who else can relate to that? Put that in the comments if you can relate to that. I thought I had to do it all by myself. I'm a high performing woman. I cannot show vulnerability. I have to keep all these insecurities to myself. I have to be the person who holds her. Because if I show weakness, then I'm being a female who is not a strong leader. If I show weakness, I am a female who cannot cut it in a man's world. We know none of that is true. But I always thought I had to do it by myself. So, those of you who may not know, this is my new book. 9 Proven Power Hacks to Live Your Most Successful Life by me. Look at that. It is an Amazon international bestseller. If you haven't got it, go grab it. How awesome is that? And people have been really getting a lot out of this. I wrote this book on what did I need to do because I kept spinning my wheels and kept spending my money on different programs, on different coaches, and developing personally and professionally. And like, who has the answers? Who has the answers? And so many people are so good in their marketing, right? So I'm chasing this and I'm chasing there, and they're telling me this and they're telling me that, and I'm going everywhere and I'm spinning my wheels. And then I'm like, oh, I'm still stuck. I still don't have the answers. So I spent years identifying on what maybe not are the answers, but what are the different things at different times that I can tap into for my own success. And that is how this book was created. But before I even released the book, I had my clients try it out. Again, it's not meant for you to go through all 9 power hacks. It's meant for you to, what one of these nine power hacks do I need at this moment right now? Because we all need help. We all need support. We all need to know that I'm not doing this by myself. We need to know that there's more, and I don't have to figure it out. I can learn from others who have been doing that. And that is why I'm here live with you today. So today we're going to talk about my number one power hack that I think that everyone should do before you start creating your goals, before you start making changes in your life. This is the one power hack. And what is a power hack? It's a habit. It's a routine. I wanted to give it a nice fancy word versus habit versus a routine because boring. But I wanted to do something differently. So, power hack number one, which I want to talk to you about, is giving yourself permission to dream big. Mm. Now that might sound obvious, but it's not because I did not give myself permission to dream big. I gave myself permission to go after things, to try it out. I became very successful in my career. I created this life that I should not have been able to create. I was a high school statistic. I was someone who did not grow up around mentors. I did not see people who were successful. I wasn't surrounded by people who had money. I was someone who just saw you work hard and you don't have nothing to show for it. That's what I grew up seeing. I grew up seeing when you have hard times, family bails on you. That's what I grew up with. That's what I grew up seeing. And so to create the life that I created, if I was to think about how was I going to do that, I never would have done anything. Can you relate to that? You never would have done anything if you thought about how do I do that? It's just not attainable. I don't have the tools within me because I didn't learn them. I didn't get to pick them up along the way when I was growing up. So again, back to my book. If you haven't got it on Amazon, go grab it. If you would like a link to it, put it in the comments and I will send you a link. But what I want to talk to you about, the number one power hack is again to dream big, to give yourself permission to dream big. And I want you to think about, that 5-year old self, that 5-year old version of yourself that you were. What would that 5-year old version of yourself say to the version of you right now? Would they say like you crushed it? You lived those goals. You became that person that you thought you were going to be? Because that 5-year old version wanted to be a princess, wanted to be a president, wanted to be a queen, wanted to be a fireman, wanted to be an astronaut, wanted to be a policeman. It was just limitless, right? It would probably just keep changing as we were growing up, and we're like, "Oh, I want to be like a wrestler. I want to be something, something that's like a superhero, something that's big, something that's just very admirable." And then we grow up. We grow up, and we start putting limitations on ourselves. So it's hard to think big when we're like this. We're like, oh, I used to dream big and then I started shrinking it all. And now I got this tight hold on who I can be now because the outside world influenced me. And I want you to like debunk that and say, no, the outside world, no, you do not get to decide who I get to be. You do not get to have a say on who I am, how I want to feel, how I want to show up, how I want to live, what I want to accomplish. You do not get to have a say in it. The only person that gets to is me. But that's hard. So, how do we give ourselves permission? Well, I want you to think about what is it that you really want and why. Forget about the how. Let's just throw that out. Again, I created a life that if I thought about the how, I wouldn't be here. That's just the plain truth because it was too big. It was too big. All I could think of is the why. Why do I want that next thing for myself? What do I need to do to make that happen? What do I need to do? Not how do I make it happen, but what's that one thing I need to do right now that I can do? And if I can't do it, who do I know who can help me? Who's done it that I can mirror and mimic? So giving yourself permission on that next thing that you want, that one thing. Again, forget about the how. We want to know why. Why do you want that? Well, for me, there's many things, but when it comes to like right now, what I want is part of my mission, which is to inspire and empower high performing women with the tools, the resources, the community of creating the life that they desire, that they deserve, and doing it on their own terms. Because that was me. And I did not know how to do that. I didn't think that was possible for me. I was always in survival mode. Who here can relate with me on that? Being in survival mode. I'm just trying to get through the day. And I'm waiting for my glass of wine when I get home to decompress because it's a lot each and every day, the weight that we carry on our shoulders. Now, if I think about how am I going to have this impact on a global scale, how am I going to empower women all around the world? Oh, like that takes my breath away. That's a bit much. That's a lot. But I'm thinking about my why, and my why is like Renee, what's the one thing you can do right now? Well, Renee, you can go live. You can go live on LinkedIn. You can go live on YouTube. You can go live on Facebook. You can go live on Instagram. And you just keep sharing your message over and over and over again till people start catching on and figuring out that, hmm, I don't have to do it alone. I can make time to gain more time for the life that I want. I can make time right now on listening to Renee, being part of a masterclass, being part of a community that's going to buy me all kinds of time that I'm going to get to reap the rewards of by creating the life that I desire, by being in a community of other like minded women. Again, we don't worry about the how right now. We think about the why. And again, power hack number one is, why do I want what I want? Well, for me, it's, I want you to have the tools that I didn't have. I don't want you to have to be spending up to six figures, which is what I spent on what works and what doesn't work. I started out my business with helping women in leadership, and I realized, like, that's me playing small. Did I help them in leadership? Absolutely. But was I also a disservice by not supporting them in all areas of their lives? Yeah. But you know what? I wasn't ready then. I wasn't ready. I had to just do that one step. Help women in leadership, help women negotiate their worth, help women claim their value in the workplace, help them with their offer letters, help them show up saying, I don't demand more. I'm worth more. That's powerful. And now that I was able to build this community of women who are like, yes, I am all that. I am worth more. I know my value. Now we can start tackling other areas, which is what I'm doing now in this community. But right now, I'm just here to share with you that you don't have to do this alone. There's a community of powerful women who want to embrace you, who want to love on you. And I'm going to be that first person to do that for you. If you're ready for more in your life and you are really digging this power hack, which is giving yourself permission to dream bigger and realize and know you don't have to do it alone. I'm conducting a live active masterclass. What does that mean, Renee? It means that we're going to be on Zoom. You're going to have your cameras on and you're going to be unmuted. You're going to walk away with a blueprint. Again, my book is 9 proven power hacks, and we're going to cover the first 3 of them. Today, I'm talking about giving yourself permission to dream big, and we're going to go deeper. The next one is going to be about understanding that you don't have to be an information junkie where you're always learning and always like, oh, I need to learn more and I need to do more. Because when we learn and we take on this information, if we don't take action on it within the first 48 hours, we lose about 80% of that information. That's a lot, right? All that time and energy and money I spent into learning, I'm going to lose 80% of it because I didn't take action. Mm, I don't want that for you. So we're going to talk about taking action on what we're learning, hence the blueprint you're going to walk away with. And also we're going to come up with what your success routine needs to look like for you based off what you want. There's no guessing game here. It's interactive. You're going to walk away with a blueprint on what you need to know and what you need to put in place to start creating those goals for 2022. And I don't want you to wait till January 1st, 2022 to start those goals. That's ridiculous. As high performers, we don't wait to start creating the life that we desire, the life that we deserve. We start now. If I have the tool right now, I'm going to start using it. And that's what I want for you. So December 11th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's on a Saturday because I wanted to make it easy. And I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to be a few hours, but you're going to walk away with a blueprint that is customized for you. It's not my blueprint. It's not Jane's blueprint. It's not Steve's blueprint. It's your blueprint. Hence why it's going to be interactive. I'm going to help you. I'm going to be coaching you. I'm going to be guiding you. I'm going to be mentoring you. Now, the investment on this is a no-brainer. I am starting my Black Friday special right now, and I'm giving you $400 off. So what does that come up to? It's only $97. Like that is like that's nothing. To walk away with a game plan that's customized for you and to have a support system that is there for you so you don't have to figure out anything else alone or on your own. 97 bucks? Do you know what I would pay for that? That I've spent thousands of dollars and there was and it wasn't interactive. It was interactive via chat, but not talking live to somebody. I'm doing things my way. We're going to be live. I'm going to be talking to each and every one of you. I'm keeping this a small group because of the interaction. I want to make sure that everybody has time, quality time on what their issues, their hangups, their limiting beliefs might be on giving themselves permission to dream. It starts by knowing your worth and owning it, and that's what I'm all about, and I'm here to help you with that. I have clients that have had huge successes with this book, and what I have in here is priceless. It's invaluable. 97 bucks, again, no brainer. That's easy. That's nothing, right? And I promise you that the ROI you're going to get from this will be priceless. Are you ready for more? Are you excited? I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I can't wait to see you December 11th, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And we are going to get our hands dirty. We're going to roll up our sleeves and we're going to make shit happen. Can't wait to see you there. Bye.